Hi, my name is Anna Kisbet, and I'm going to be talking about Dr. Jesus Rosine Ruth. And here's a picture of him. Okay, okay. And he's alive and well. He's living in Texas. He's a professor at Northern Texas University. So I'm going to talk about a little bit of some articles I found from him that I found interesting. So the first one is the generalizing question and answering. And this one, there's a situation with a 5-year-old boy that's autistic, and they had him for 10-hour weekly for 5 months. And within that 10-hour weekly, they had flashcards. And these flashcards, they had pictures of animals, plants, and items. And they would ask him, "What is this?" And if he answered correctly, they praised him. And if he didn't, they had certain steps that they took until he was able to answer it. And they changed it up after a certain period of time. And the result of this is that the child, was able to continue to label and ask questions after the 5 months experiment ended. And it shows that generalizing is an important part of learning. The second one is the workshop, and give me a moment to look at my notes. So is the supportive community training workshop on verbal behavior on behavior analysts. So they had 4 participants. They were seeking higher education and had been exposed to people with disabilities, mostly autistic, and this is all in campus. They had them do a before and after quiz and ask scenarios. The way they measure it was verbal behavior, non-verbal behavior, and written verbal behavior. The last one was inter-observation agreement. And they used the data to see whether this workshop was successful or wasn't not. The result of the workshop was the 4 participants had doubled their knowledge in the way they measured it. And they talked about the importance of this. It is important for the client's emotional well-being, limiting stress, as well as to build the relationship with the client, build the behavior analyst and the client's relationship, as well as the health of the client. Now, he does talk about that there could be unforeseen factors. For example, the experience of the behavior analyst. So this one was interesting, short and sweet, but it was a good reminder. Like, we do need proper workshops or training in situations that we may not have imagined being in the situation. So the next one is basically as a book, and he talks about positive and negative reinforcements, and he goes on and talk about the social importance of it, knowing the difference between positive and negative, as well as having more information. It does go on with some examples of like rats get electrocuted and dogs, and talks about how the services could help. help. But yeah, before I go on too much, why is this person works important in this field is that it helps behavior analysts give proper services and build the understandings that they need in the field. So that's it for now. Thank you for your time.